Hi, my name is Tom, and I was recently transplanted from Philadelphia to Seattle. Last week, my wife and I celebrated the second instance of our ninth wedding anniversary. No, that isn't an attempt at new math. It was a do-over. Our first wedding was on a Thursday afternoon in July when neither of us had any meetings. We worked for the same company, which incidentally was how we met, and my wife knew a guy in the training department who was also an ordained minister. As we walked a few blocks to the park to do the deed, I was chatting with said minister while my wife and our witnesses were about 50 feet behind. So, I began, a minister, huh? What made you decide to get ordained? Actually, I'm a chaplain for the Army. A chaplain? How about that? What denomination? With a raise of his eyebrows, he said, Wiccan. Obviously, he was putting me on, and I laughed. His 6'2", 300-pound, unassuming bearing with a face like a cherub made his claim completely absurd. Wiccan? What are you in charge of, the broomsticks and the cauldrons? Yeah, pretty much. And I also take care of the Book of Spells. As a bit of a self-proclaimed sarcasm aficionado, I could not spot a hint of it anywhere on his doughy face. I thought, we're about to be married by a witch. I turned around to my betrothed and mouthed, What the were you thinking? She must have thought that I was questioning her decision to marry me, because she mouthed back, I love you. Actually, since she was mouthing the words, I can only assume it was, I love you. It might also have been elephant shoes. But in either case, she didn't appear to be aware that the officiator of our nuptials may be including Eye of Newt at no extra charge. When we reached the prescribed spot, I made sure that there were no chalk pentagrams on the pavement, and we proceeded with the ceremony. Fortunately, my bride had also written the script for our wedding warlock, so there was no mention of boil, toil, or trouble. Regardless, I thought it prudent to declare a do-over with the pastor of our church presiding, which is exactly what we did some 5.5 weeks later. Unfortunately, Hallmark doesn't make a happy second ninth anniversary card, so this one will have to do. Happy second ninth, sweetheart.